Right now. What happened? Right now.
You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness, this fit got soul. Been the spark since day one. 5 years deep, still blazing, still fun. Best cracking jokes that'll roast your whole soul. Might bring the farm gas straight from the fold. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where your weird ass finally feels at home. We smoke loud, talk real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Game night giveaways, burning slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
Hello.
What up?
What's good?
Good, Denise. How
How's
you?
everybody going? What's up, Lee? Alice?
Alice, Denise.
Denise? What's up, everybody? Kayla? You didn't hear that?
Jenna.
Wonder if Bean's down at the pool or if he's at the skate park with Little Bean.
Oh, yeah. I ain't no telling. What up, Denise? Jenna? Mwah. Man.
That's a bong it. What's up, Jetta?
Got woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. Somebody knocking on my fucking door.
Oh, what? Who was that?
Some lady holding jumper cables wanting to know if I can give her a jump.
Did you?
Yeah, I jumped her ass right off my fucking porch and back out in the goddamn dark. What up, Margaret? Alice?
What's up, Margaret? Damn. Someone might have been setting you up to get robbed.
That's what the fuck I was thinking. That's how they do it around here. They send somebody to come over, see if they can come in, and while they're here, they're fucking whatever comes through. And yeah, I told her, I said, get the fuck off my porch. I said, you're looking for shit to steal, you fucking dope head. I'm not a dope head. Yeah, your dope sores on your face tells different. Oh, I just got my ass beat by my old man. All right, honey, bring me my gun and bring me the fucking phone. Call 911.
Buddy of mine, the guy I've talked about him before. He has some MMA gyms, mixed martial arts gyms that he trains people. He owns the Tri-State Trichomes where I used to get my mushrooms and a dispensary down in DC. Anyway, he was in Baltimore a couple nights ago at a bar. Was walking home in the crosswalk, got hit by an SUV. Fucking did a cartwheel, then he flew over the thing, did a cartwheel on top of it, and fell down and got run over by the back tires.
Damn. What up, NATO? Chris?
Yeah, I talked to him today. He's he has a walker and all this shit. He's moving he's got broken ribs, fucking torn ACL in one leg, and his other leg's broken in multiple places.
I did get some good news from my buddy's aunt.
What's up, NATO?
She texted me this morning and said, my buddy that was on life support and UAMS in Little Rock over brain swelling, blood clots, a stroke, is now they're moving him to Baptist for rehab because he's awake. He finally woke up last week.
Oh shit! What caused his problems? Does he know?
Heart. He wasn't taking his medication like he should, and had a hard life, on the other stuff. But I don't know if he's still on it or not. I'm not going to say he wasn't, but he's awake. He's alive. He's going to rehab at a different hospital, so that's a blessing.
I bet you after waking up from that, he has a new respect for life.
I bet it does. At his age, man, like he's a year or two younger than me, and it's like, you're not fucking Superman. You're not old Pawpaw like you used to be. Like, you're not young anymore. What up, Gabe?
Hey, Gabe.
I got to get my tail down there and see him while he's in the hospital. I like to go see my buddy, but I hadn't done. Like, he just woke up literally like the middle of last week, and I'm like, I know I wasn't gonna go down there while he was in ICU because that's his family time, and I call him my brother, but still, that's one of the only ones I could be around that did do the dope afterwards. But like, I still want to, I didn't want to take away from his family just so I can go in there and cry about him not being awake or whatever, So right. I was like, man, I'll just catch him when he wakes up.
Well, good thing he did, too.
Yeah. So
I got to hit the dispensary tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I think I might have to for my daughter. She's the plug's out till like next week. She don't have her medical card, so I was like, well, Daddy will go get you some. Kayla, what
up? November to December, I'll have an ounce of, at least an ounce of weed ready for me that I grew this.
Hell yeah.
It'll be 4 or 5 months of curing, and it'll be 4 months in November, 5 months in December of curing.
Oh yeah, good Christmas present.
Yeah. I've been thinning out my plants today. I did a lot of lollipopping and shaping up.
I need to get out there. Do some cleaning around mine.
Have you been down to look at your plants lately?
I didn't go. I'm
you
going to. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Huh?
They'll be there.
Last time you checked them, how big were they?
I had one about like this, and I had one about like that. The other two, I don't know what it was. I just couldn't get them pop in that area, so I quit trying. I may move off to the side and do 2 more, but for some reason it just 2 plants right there I couldn't get to grow 2 different times. So I'm like, yeah, Ronnie's plants are looking amazing, NATO. Chris said he only cures his a month and a half. Do you always cure yours 4 months?
What's that?
Do you cure yours 4 months all the times? He said he usually cures his a month to a month and a half.
Last year I cured it 6 months, I think. At least for the longer you cure it, the better taste you get, and it helps the terpene profile. While it's sitting there getting gas ripened and you're burping it and everything, that's bringing all the terpenes out of the bud. and the cannabinoids.
Did you get her cleaned up?
Let's get the bottle.
What up, Coffin? Kiera Kendo.
What's up, Coffin?
I don't know why I said your full
What's up, Trent?
FB name. What up, Trent? Have you scooted away from the porch yet? I should say, let me help you do that. I'll do that.
Nice plants, Chris. Yeah.
Look at my plants. NATO, you have a good day at work, brother.
Oh, damn, I'm missing Thomas. Nade's rolling out.
Yeah, Trent.
All right, brother. Yeah, I don't know. Mikey has a computer. If you want us to pull him up, you'll have to send him to Mikey.
That'll work, Chris.
I'll take you all out and show you what I did to mine today. Oh, that's the wrong button. Damn it.
Well, while you do that, I'll put Chris's plants up here.
I got to thin them out still, but see how I did the bottoms of them?
Yeah, hang on. Let me pull Chris's down real quick. Let me pull you up full screen. There we go. Chris, I'll get your showing here in a second, brother. Man, they're looking great.
So yeah, I thinned out all the bottoms like that. I got to thin them up more like in the middle. I got to take some of that middle shit in to get some more air through it, but they're looking good.
They're looking great, dude. Hell yeah. All right, Chris, here we go. Let me get that full screen. Hell yeah, Chris. That one they blurred it. Did you show a picture of your wiener? There it is.
Damn, they look nice. They look like shrubs.
Yeah. They do look like shrubs. Chrissy Kayla said hello.
Hello.
She said hello. All right.
Dude, I don't know how people get stalkers. I'd like to have one. Why are you complaining about having a stalker? If somebody cares about you that much, it must be nice. You know what I mean? You're wanted. Just think of that. You're wanted in this world. You never have to feel alone again. You have a stalker. It's a great feeling, I would think. I've never had one. Hello, Amber.
Yeah, what up, Amber? Yeah, just don't ask how they got in the house when they cook you breakfast in the morning. You know, be nice. Hey, thank you for the sausage and eggs.
Right? We should write a contract up with our stalkers that it's okay for them to stalk us as long as they cook breakfast and have that shit ready. Don't be there. Just have it ready for us to eat and be out watching us from the curb or something.
And when
I'll
I leave,
take that kind of stalker.
And when I leave, come back in and do the dishes. Hell yeah, Jess, that's good.
It's too funny. I need to get another drink.
What up, Andrew? Nobody cares more about you than your stalker. Remember that.
I gave Ricky another category for Are You Smarter? Because sometimes I get ideas for categories. And I'll
Yeah.
just send him so he can start doing the research. And
Hell yeah. What up, Frankie?
so there's a fun category coming up that I think people will enjoy and will learn something. And there's no way, well, I won't say no way, but it's going to be nearly impossible for someone to know that. Like, I won't say no and answer. Like, they're going to be harder questions. The category I did are going to be pretty difficult.
Sweet. What up, Don? Hell yeah.
The idea I pushed, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's why you keep scissors on strap, bro.
I had a pair out here. I took them inside for some fucking reason.
Damn, Coffin. Coffin's got a stalker too. See, I don't see
No,
myself.
she's saying because of the situations that happened to her, she thinks there's a stalker caught, like, setting her up.
Yeah. See, I don't see myself as somebody being stalked. I would be more of the stalker, I guess, you know.
I couldn't stalk anybody.
Do we need
Like,
to bring
I'm fine. I'm fine if you say no. I'll go home and cry. It's okay. I'm not going to stalk.
I'll be back tomorrow to see if you had a change of heart. And the next
Yeah,
day,
like I'm not the stalker type. I can't, like, my mind can't really comprehend doing that. So like when I hear about it, it makes no sense to me. Like, I'm completely oblivious. I'm like, how do you
watch
like,
somebody
get
that
that?
don't know you're watching them? That's weird. What up, Kyle? No, I get it, but I just don't see me having a stalker. But then my wife said, "Well, you did have a stalker." But it's like
She stalked you.
no, she didn't stalk me. It was this other girl. Like, she dated my buddy for a long time, and I'm like, we hung out one time because it was her birthday. I was being nice, and I went to her birthday party. I was the only motherfucker invited. I'm like, dude, yeah, I'm not cool with this. So I left, and it's like, hell, I was married, and she would still find out where I lived and she'd be there. She'd moved to that fucking town or close. And I'm like, it's not for me.
This is as close to a stalker as I got. I had a girl, and I fucked this up. This is the girl I should have probably been with the whole time, got married to, and probably lived happily ever after. But to me, we were too good of friends. Also, we were fucking, but we were good friends too. Like, we were buddies. Like, we hung out, got high, played hacky sack together. She was like a hippie stoner chick, right? And the where I fucked up was, we were out one night. Me and her were like doing our thing. We knew we were going to a party and we were gonna fuck later that night. And we were just out driving around, getting high, starting to do our get ready to go to this party. And some young dude came up and asked me, "Is that your girlfriend?" I looked at her. She looked at me with like doggy eyes. I know she wanted me to say yes. I said, "No, we're cool, but if you want to get her number, go for it." Gosh, got her number. But we did. We ended up going to the party and fucking that night, and that wasn't the last time either. Like, this is a chick that after my divorce, we met up again, and I'm so embarrassed by the meetup because I was drunk and just nutted and rolled over. So, like, I didn't impress her. I should have been more functional, but I was in a bad place.
Yeah. and be like, yeah. I just don't see myself standing out the window watching somebody, but like, I just, it's just, I don't know. That's weird too. Either way.
No, that's the only, like, she wasn't a stalker. She just always wanted to hang out with me because we were like buddies. You know what I mean? So it's almost like a stalker, but it wasn't a stalker. But anyway, that's the only way I'll ever get in another relationship is if I meet someone that I have that kind of relationship with. I got to be a friend and hang out and this and that. Like, we get along before we get in a relationship. I'm not going to just get into fucking then fight all the time. I hate it. Like, I see people that fight all the time, but they stay in a relationship just to fuck. It's not worth all that to me.
Yeah. I mean, do it till it's not fun no more. Then life's too short not to be happy. What's she doing now?
What's that?
What's she doing now?
I think she's engaged or remarried already. She's going. I mean, I follow her here and there on Facebook. I mean, I don't stalk her, but I see her post. I'm friends with her on Facebook, so when she posts it, I like it. I wrote her a DM not long ago when I was in my depression, just kind of reaching out and touching base with old friends and acquaintances. I wrote to her.
Hell yeah.
She has a good looking. Yeah, she does.
Sweet. Oh, fuck. That's a hard hitting little puffer top.
We got 16 minutes till we hit a 20. We're hitting California 420 in 16 minutes.
Hell yeah.
And it's hot as shit again today.
Yeah, it's pretty warm here today.
I think that there's wildfires in Canada is heating it up.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Didn't they evacuate some of the northern states? Some people in the northern states, like along the border?
What, of United States?
I want to say that, but I don't know. I really didn't read into it.
I don't think so, but there's a lot of smoke there. Now, I saw someone posted a picture. They were in Michigan, I think.
Wasn't it Susan?
Huh?
Susan posted a picture. Spontaneous.
I didn't see that, but I saw someone from Michigan posted a picture. Said, "This is my backyard in Michigan. It's early evening, so it was a couple hours ago. So it was like 3 o'clock there, 4 o'clock maybe." And the sun was out. You could see the sun, but it was all just black smoke covering it. So you couldn't really see the sun. You just saw the light it was producing.
What up, Leave Psycho?
What's up, Psycho?
What up, brother? How you doing, my man? I get my truck back this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loaned it to my brother. Oh, that's just you blowing it up in Michigan? That's who it is. That's Andrew sitting there just Snoop Dogging it. That's what Lord said. That's just him up there in Michigan, Snoop Dogging.
Okay.
Yeah, I loaned it to him before we went to Texas for the week I was gone and the week while I was in Texas. When I come back, he's like, I could probably use your truck again this week if you don't need it. I'm like, I really don't need it. So if you need it, take it, bro. So he's going to bring it back this weekend. He's wanting to buy
Look at Chris Plummer talking all jive and shit. What it is, man. What it is.
What it is, bro. What's up?
13 minutes.
13. Hell yeah. I think I'm going to get some stuff out this weekend. I think I'm going to sell some equipment and stuff that we don't use. We haven't used in years. I've got 2 tractors. Hell, I can't run but one.
Right.
So,
how's everybody in the comments doing today? Everybody hyped up for Are You Smarter coming back?
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw a couple questions out there to get them to talk to us. Go ahead. What were you saying about
That's,
something you
that's
only
fine. That's fine. Hell yeah, let's get it in with the fucking. What are y'all doing in the comments this evening? Getting ready for this weekend. What are y'all big plans for this weekend? Shit, it ain't about us all the time.
What are you having, like a yard sale or garage sale, or what do you mean by selling some of your equipment?
Well, I got tractor. I got a tractor. I got some one row cultivators. I got bush hogs. I've got a lot of stuff up there I'm not using. I won't use. I haven't used. Hell, Grandpa hadn't even used it in years. So, but we're just gonna move some of that out, get it out of the way, get some room. I may get rid of my little 4-wheeler I got, and because hell, I done broke my back on it. I don't really. I got the girls' 4-wheeler out here anyway.
Oh, hey, everybody, listen to this. Here's a new joke I wrote today. What's the difference between a hitter and a banger? If you hit her, you go to jail. If you bang her, you get off.
That's right. Win-win. Let's see. Andrew's going to a barbecue.
Rate that joke from a 1 to 10.
6.
Okay, you give me a 6. What does everybody in the comments say? Yeah, pulling weeds is no fun. But once you get them pulled right, you don't have to pull them as much. But if you get the roots, they usually don't come back. It's thick.
Oh, Jenna's going to Matt Rife this weekend.
No shit.
Yeah, what's up, Elizabeth?
I hope you have fun.
Hell
6.
yeah.
Everybody's got 6. It's an okay joke. It's almost solid, but it's not. It's only. I think, like Bean said, it only works for potheads.
It leaves room for improvement. So.
Okay, and if you get off, I have to add something to after that.
Yeah. Dawn said she laughed out loud, so.
I kept wanting to say, if you hit her, you get arrested. If you bang her, you get off. But I couldn't, that wouldn't roll off the tongue. Every time I did that, I would go, if you hit her, you get arrested. If you bang her, you go to jail. Like, that's the way it rolled off the tongue. And I'm like, I know that's wrong. So I had to be like, if you, yeah.
In one situation, you wind up in handcuffs. In a second situation, you might use your safe word.
No, I like it better. Actually, that's better. Both ways, you might end up in handcuffs, but one way you go to jail, one way you get off.
One way you might have to use your safe word.
Yeah. Either way, you're in handcuffs. But if you hit her, you're going to jail. You bang her, you're going to get off. That's it.
Fucking snakeweed will never go away. Nope.
What will never go away?
Snakeweed.
What's snakeweed?
Just old weed that you can't never get rid of, probably. What up, John?
Hello, John. 9 minutes.
But other than that, I think we're just going to relax by the pool this weekend. May cook some burgers on the grill.
Right. I'm going to try to have some people ever play cornhole again this weekend. I might get some burgers or something too and cook up on the grill for the guys.
Hell yeah. I had to get some hot dogs for the grandbabies. They say I cook hamburgers on the grill too much.
Yeah, kids like hot dogs on the grill more than hamburgers. Adults like hamburgers more than hot dogs. That's what I found.
Think we're gonna try to do something big here in the next week or two, like a big barbecue cookout. I've got a birthday coming up.
I wished a lot of us lived closer to each other that we could actually hang out.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to live so close to all. Everybody could just come hang out at the barbecue and we can fucking. That'd be awesome. I'll be there. That's right, Andrew. You're always invited, brother.
Like, where does everybody like? Do most of the people in here live on the East Coast?
Well, I mean, we got some in California. We got some in Illinois, some in Indiana, some in.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get to at is, do we have a large enough East Coast support to do a meetup on the East Coast somewhere? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're like, where would we meet at a legal state? You know.
Yeah, I know where you are, Denise. Like, if everybody could meet in Maryland, it'd be great.
Yeah, if everybody can meet in Florida, it'd be great.
Well, I'm saying at my place we could all camp in the backyard and fucking just chill here and hang out. I got plenty of room. We can all camp out and
Arkansas has some great campgrounds. Just saying.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not recreational there. That's the good thing about Maryland. And Virginia now. Virginia's recreational on July 1st next year, buddy.
Hell yeah.
What? I didn't hear nothing.
You might.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, we can meet up in Missouri where it
Florida
is.
has national.
Ooh.
National what?
National forest, and who's legal out there? National forest.
Yeah, as long as no one comes up on you, I guess. I mean, if we could set up I would go down to Florida if we could set up, like, people would agree to a date and everything, and people would meet up. I would be down.
Dude, my old lady's so down to come back to Florida.
Hell yeah. Dude,
Right,
Frontier Airlines and Allegiant Airlines, you could get flights on both of them for under $40.
Yeah, but you're probably paying more to come home.
You have to pick certain days, and it's usually really early in the morning or really late at night. I forgot I got people in the boxes tonight, and it's already after 7, ain't it?
It's 7:16.
Where are you at?
State Park.
That's what I thought. But if you're at the pool, you'd have been up.
Picked up the kid from the daycare and came right here.
Hell yeah.
Whoa!
You have a good time?
Did you see a buffalo?
No, this girl just dropped her scooter in right in front of this dude that was skating, and he went flying.
Ow.
Spirit Airlines doesn't exist anymore.
Spirits exist, dude. The spirit of Spirit exists.
Spirit is still here.
Bro, you want to know something I figured out while I was playing Fortnite last night? Fortnite's mainly a game for kids. Like adults would play like Call of Duty and stuff like that. So they added a new feature where you get these. They call them spirits. You wear them on your back, and it's this little like creature thing. And different ones give you different abilities. But in order to keep it, before you end your match, you got to go to this location and save your spirit. So it's a box. It opens and there's like red swirls above it. But if you're actually looking at it, it says 666. So you're putting your spirit into a box that says 666.
That's fucked up. Don with 20 stars. Thank you, Don. Damn. Like the swirls are sixes. It has 3 swirls in their sixes.
Yep.
And let me guess, they're red too and look almost like a glowing fire.
100%.
I can picture it. I don't know why. I have a visual of what it looks like. Damn.
666. That's crazy.
Damn.
22 people up in here. Everybody hit that like button. Get them shares out.
Hey, man, y'all make sure get them close, get them tight, get them right, because, man, we about to hit it.
They're really pushing that narrative.
What?
They're really pushing that devil worship narrative. Like, look at all the halftime shows the past few years and the Grammys and everything.
So that's why they're trying to push all these other religions into the Western world, is to get rid of Christianity. And like you see Britain now, it's borderline illegal to fly the British flag over there.
Yeah.
It's what?
Like it's borderline illegal to fly the British flag over there.
Nice shit. Denise for 20 stars. Thank you, Denise.
Woo-hoo. Y'all hit them.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
Yeah, what time does people in the boxes start? 9 our time? 8 his time?
Yeah. But I'm about half hour, 40 minutes away from home, and I still haven't got power.
Well, you know, it never starts on time.
Shit. I lollipopped my plants today and thinned up the bottoms. I'm going to wait like a couple weeks, and then I'm going to thin out the middles of them next.
Yeah, they look good, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
I need to go
Chris,
look at
it's not illegal to do it. They just frown upon it because they say it stands for white supremacists. White supremacists.
What? Oh, the British flag?
Yeah, you know they have
Yeah.
12. They have 12 Muslim mayors in their different cities.
Well, you know we're getting ready to have another socialist, communist type mayor in D.C. Or no, we got one. Yeah, I think we're getting one in D.C. and there's a possibility of one in California coming up. Already got the one in New York.
Yeah, but he's pulling some shady shit that's going to get him taken out.
Yeah, no more daylight savings time.
Did they? Yeah, but is that in effect yet, or is? We'll find out tonight. There's a big. What time is that one tonight? 9 o'clock Eastern. Trump's going to give a speech.
You know, Trump is he's an 80-20 president. He'll only do something if 80% of his base agrees with it, unless it comes to foreign affairs. He pulls the strings there. But with domestic issues. He only really takes care. He only really makes big changes if 80% of his base agrees with it, and nobody's really putting up a fight for the daylight savings time thing. You know, I think it's necessary to get rid of it, but like nobody's out there like really like campaigning on the issue.
Well,
Or
according to Trump, it's going to happen. They're getting rid of it this year. That's what Trump said unofficially. It hasn't. We'll see when time comes, but you know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, what if aliens came down here, right? They'd be like, you do what to your clocks twice a year? For what reason? And here's another thing about aliens. I don't think they're from outer space. I think they're interdimensional. And I think the dimension they're in is inside of Earth. I believe, like, it's proven that Earth has hollow spots. They're not hollow, but it's softer rock against larger rock. So like when they scan it, it's like mountain ranges and valleys, like on a scan. Now, if something was living in the fourth dimension, it would be able to move through all that solidness, right? All the certain solidness, so it could live within the Earth and still be able to come out and live in a third dimension, but not have all the functions in the third dimension that they have in the fourth.
Yeah. That makes me think of something random, off topic, but kind of. You know how, like, dinosaurs, depending on how deep they are, it tells you how old they are?
Yeah.
Did
well, depending on the fossil's carbon date. Like, depending on what the fossil absorbed within the layers surrounding it, from underneath and over top. I think they mark it between this age and that age.
Yeah. So, like, depth comes into play, right?
Yeah.
Did they sink that deep, or did the Earth cover them?
Covered them, probably. Floods.
The Earth covered it. The mudslide supposedly covered them, I guess, or the asteroid took them out. I don't know what happened. Whatever their story is.
But they're found all over the world, right?
Supposedly.
So,
I don't know. No, has there been dinosaur bones found in America?
I think out in the West Coast there has been.
Out in Alaska, they find mammoth bones all the time.
But my point is, though, if it's Earth covering them and it's not them sinking, doesn't that mean the Earth is getting bigger?
No, we've had mudslides that covered the whole Earth. The Younger Dryas.
They covered the whole Earth?
Yeah, the giant mudslide just covered everything. That's why, like, shit had to be unburied, except for, like, the pyramid. Or the pyramid made, I don't know if they were before or after, whatever.
Where did the mud come from?
Huh?
Where did the mud come from?
Probably probably the melting of the Arctic shelves at the end of the last ice age.
All right, now if we're gonna get rid of fucking daylight savings times, why don't we get rid of time zones?
Well, because that's an actual legitimate reason that we have them. Those are based on the position of the sun. Daylight savings time was meant to help the farmers, but most farming is done like mass farming and shit now. It's unnecessary, and not to mention, farmers know how to regulate their lives. They don't need a clock to tell them to do it.
Yeah. Farmers don't get seasonal depression. Normal people do because the clock's changing.
We worry about the rain or the lack thereof.
I only ever heard one good explanation for daylight savings time, and that's noise pollution. The farmers get up really early, they stay up really late, like they don't want to be in the middle of the night doing their farming because there's people around.
Yeah, it's the same reason why they have, like, in cities, you can't start construction work until 7 a.m. Like, if you're there at
That,
6 o'clock, you can't do anything. You can't turn on any equipment, throw down any hammers. You can't, like, if you can't make any noise. You can walk around the job site and plan,
yeah, so
but
I
you can't.
understand. That makes sense to me from that perspective, but I don't think it's a good enough reason to change the whole world's time or the whole country's time.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, farmers not doing it in city limits anyway. Most farmers don't
We get
farm
more.
in city limits.
Yeah, yeah, but they have to drive their big rigs and shit down like rural roads and shit like that. You know what I
They
mean? Like,
pretty much, if you're on a big scale around here, a big scale farmer builds their own roads. But yes, they do have to use state highways. I have to drive them to the hayfield. They do have to use
Well,
state highways, but they're also mandated to pull over. But
when I moved out to the country in Pennsylvania with Denise, we had farms all around us. So like the tractors would be on our road all the time. So like I can understand that you're driving right by somebody's window with your loud ass tractor, but still.
well, yeah, but it's not like you're hanging out in their yard revving the engine. You know, you're going by. Boom. You got most people nowadays radio's louder than a fucking tractor driving down the road.
My
Right.
question is more or less sleep either way. I don't know if it's the sleep that I'm really concerned about. It's the fact that like you don't get much daylight during your leisure hours. You wake up in the morning, it's dark outside, you go to work. By the time you get home at night, it's dark outside. You never really get to enjoy your leisure hours during daylight, and that's depressing. That it's proven to cause depression.
Yeah.
That's where seasonal depression comes from. Like you don't get any fucking time to do anything, and then even if you do get out and do something, like it always feels like, oh, it's so fucking late. I don't got time to I got time to do one thing. That's what I always
Yeah,
say about working.
there's a funny joke. There's a funny joke Jesse said, the white guy in that photo I sent earlier. Anyway, there's a funny joke he said. He said he was talking about daylight savings time. He's like, dude, I love this daylight savings time. Fucking kids know to be in the house when the street lights come on. They get off the bus and they're running home. Better get home before them street lights come on. Dude, they're in the door, the lights come on, they're like, whoo, I made it.
But yeah, I say that shit all the time when I get for a while there we were working till 5 was our mandatory end time, and I'm like, I didn't move to Florida to fucking work my life away. I get off at 5, I get home, and literally like in my mind I always think I got time to do one thing. Like I got to choose which thing I'm gonna do, and if I got to go to the grocery store, that's the thing.
That's it.
Like,
Well, it like the truth of the matter is you still got the same amount of time to do whatever you want to do in the evening. But it feels like the night, like we're 2 hours into darkness. It's 9 o'clock. No, it's not. It's only 6.
yeah, so your brain's like you got to rush to get this shit done. It's bedtime. Like,
And then you got all this stress and shit from doing that. Yeah, it fucks you up.
yeah, I love the fact that at 9 o'clock there's still a little bit of light outside.
Well,
Yeah, that only lasts a few months though, really.
Yeah. And that's a point too. Either way, the days get shorter. Why are we shortening them even more?
Right?
self-detonation, man.
I think they should have did daylight savings the opposite way.
Hush.
Logically, I think it would make more sense.
It would give us more. It would, even though the days are getting shorter, we would have more daylight active hours, later active hours at least.
Yeah. They were worried about the morning, though.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck if it's dark as shit in the morning? Nobody. You're going to be inside working,
I'd prefer it. Like, I work outside half the day. The sun is hot.
right?
And farmers, too. Wouldn't they prefer to be out there when the sun's down?
Yeah, but think about how much more energy you're using having the light up every day and not use the natural light.
That and a farmer, you got bugs to take with, all the skeeters and shit out there chewing on you.
At night?
Yeah, at night.
I didn't think of that. But really, that was made back when farming was the main occupation.
Yeah.
Now it's like a fraction of the occupation.
Yeah.
What up, Wei Long Dong?
What up, Waylon?
Hello.
Can't hear you.
Thank God.
Nope.
What are you talking about, Chris? They're going to screw it up, and then later on they're going to try to correct it, and then that's going to screw it up even more. Then the third time somebody's going to step in and say, okay, these shoes were fucking retarded. Did that make sense to anybody?
Is Timothy typing for you?
I am so confused, Chris.
I feel like we must have offended Timothy.
I don't know, man. I ain't seen Timothy. He's only doing TikTok.
I tried to invite him in.
You figured out, Waylon?
I think so.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah. Timothy got me one day where he was calling me a sod buster. I was like, look, man. I don't know what the fuck you're calling me right now, And he kept going back and forth about it for a long time until finally told me that it means a farmer. And I'm like, I know what sod is. You're telling me it's a grass farmer, like a sod farmer? No, this means a farmer. I'm like, what?
Yep. He turns over the dirt.
Sometimes you gotta ignore some comments.
Especially
Sometimes.
You see a comment that you don't like, and you're like,
Yeah.
I ain't even.
Don't hindsight me over here. Sometimes you should have ignored it. You know what? I'm not going to disagree. Sometimes I gotta say something. Did you take mushrooms? No. I was just getting tired. I had to wake up a little bit. That's why I came down here.
Chris, okay, it was a typo. What were you trying to say, though? What are you talking about? They'll fuck up what?
Had some Fico today, Denise. Good stuff.
I think I'm going to try to order some spores and try to grow me a batch of mushrooms.
Well,
I just eat those little blue pills and grow one mushroom.
Drink enough water, you don't need that little blue pill.
Drink enough water.
Facts. No, wait. What does water do? It
hydrates you.
Okay, when you're hydrated, your blood vessels are pumping. The most blood is going to pump. When you're well hydrated, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, say if you're dehydrated, they can't get the IV in your arm, right? Because your blood vessels.
I get what you're saying. It definitely helps to keep things hydrated, but
yeah,
that's why I have an IV beside my bed. I hook it up every time I fuck.
I always forget how loud my radio is outside of my car.
Oh.
And I'm sitting here like, why is this lady keep staring at me? And then I just stepped out and I'm like, oh shit, that's loud.
Was it us talking?
Oh, yeah, fucks and dicks and like.
Was it us talking, or did you have the radio going?
No, it was us.
It was
My
us
Bluetooth
with
to the
our
radio. Yeah.
adult language.
But my doctor told me that if you drink plenty of water, you keep hydrated enough, your blood vessels will be constricted or expanded enough. You ain't got to worry about it. And it does work. I have proven it.
I feel like hydrate yourself all the way and then take a shot of fucking, what is that, adrenaline or whatever that they can hit you with. Like see how much
Adrenaline, yeah. It's
Hold on a second, Mike. You said you tested it.
yeah.
All right. I don't think you did. You proved it. You said, I'm sorry. You said you proved it. You didn't test it. I don't think you proved it because you couldn't have tested. Did you go and get dehydrated and try to fuck?
Yep.
Well, I guess
Did
we probably all have alcohol.
I have.
And it didn't work. Like you specifically dehydrated yourself to see if it would work.
Hey, listen, Mess. How I tested it is after he told me that, I went out to the hayfield and I didn't drink as much water. And when I come in, like, it wouldn't work.
Okay, time out. That's a good start. That's a good start. Did you get your other farming buddies to do it too, so it would be almost like a double blind study? Because this stuff has to be peer reviewed and everything too. Like, did you go through these steps?
Because right now it's 100% effective in my eyes. So, but no, I did. I went to the doctor and said, hey, I'm kind of having a little problem down there. He said, are you drinking enough water? I said, well, no, probably not. But he's like, dude, just drink water. You don't need a pill for that. If it only works part of the time, you don't need a pill for it to work. He said, drink a lot of water. Well, the next day I was out there in the field. I drank 3 gallons of water. And
my balls were this big.
Let's just say the wife was happy.
It's shooting rope.
I pissed a lot too, but
If I'm dehydrated, like I don't even know if it's gonna get up. I got a fucking headache that's not gonna make me.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Someone said, "Are you trying to pass a drug test? How much water you're drinking?" Nah, man, I'm just trying to.
But no, I mean, because I was out in the field the next day or two, it was like 113 degrees heat advisory.
Oh, wait a minute.
So,
go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I'm a dick.
No, it was just the next day I was out in the field. The only reason I drank 3 gallons of water is because it was 113 heat index, and it was hot as fuck, and I was out there for about 10 hours. But when I got home, I was ready to go.
Waylon, did you hear my joke earlier, Waylon?
I don't know.
What's the difference between a hitter and a banger? If you hit her, you go to jail. If you bang her, you get off.
I was gonna say battery and I don't know what the other.
But we improved it. Oh, both end up in handcuffs. If you hit her, you go to jail. Both could end up in handcuffs. Both ways you could end up in handcuffs. But if you hit her, you go to jail. If you bang her, you get off.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the banger part depends on consent.
Yeah. Well,
I could follow up with that.
What up, Chrissy?
It all depends on how good you do. If you don't do well, she might be like, "Oh, I hate it."
If you hit her then bang her, that's rape. If you bang her then hit her, that's a kink.
If you hit her while banging her, it's all good. Yeah, like you have to be at the same time. I feel like it would be really weird if it was right afterwards, right? You bang her, you get done, and then you just hit her right after.
That's a donkey punch.
Yeah, but that's during though. Like that's while it's like happening.
Well, now one time my wife asked me to give her 12 inches and make it hurt, so I fucked her 4 times to hit her in the head with a brick.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's
it's
all
small
I could
brick.
do.
He's like, it's a small brick, but
well, I mean, it's all I could do. I did what she asked, though. Give her 12 inches. It took 4 fuckings and a brick. Oh, okay. Green bean.
Oh snap! Yeah. Well.
What up, green bean?
As I was saying, it's very important to learn the ABCs and
eat your
if you don't
vegetables.
know that, you must eat the vegetables. You do.
Just remember,
Daylight saving.
if it's green, it makes you fart.
And you need lots of fiber to eat those greens.
That's right.
You need the meat.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm
Meat.
sorry, Chris. I forget what I'm talking about all the time, or we're talking about. So the comments didn't make sense. Now I understand all your comments. They make more sense to me now. I'm just stoned.
I was about to pass out. I was kind of laying on my bed while my son was watching this video we just made with these like little stick puppet things. We just did a whole 3-minute movie, this whole production, and he's watching it over and over again. I'm just like about ready to pass out. I came down here to make sure I had everything ready, and seeing you guys were live.
Are you that stoned right now? You sound like you're out of it.
Like I said, just about fell asleep, so my voice is like I got to drink more water.
Well, you said you ate pico today, so are you pretty fucked up?
About it was at least 7 hours ago, so
Just a lot slower today than you know.
You say like 2 minutes per word. You're like, yeah.
I have like my mouth is dry.
You sound
Eyes
like you're
dry.
good shit. You sound really fucking up there. You sound like you're elevated.
I feel fine. I feel good. Leave me alone.
Sounds like you feel all right.
That's what we were asked. Yeah. That's what you feel. You look like you feel all right.
All right.
I'm in the 9th percentile.
Good. I'm pretty stoned myself, but I want to be where you're at.
You can't get there. No.
Yeah, like Andrew said, you sound like you've been drinking. Your speech is so slow. It's not slurred. It's not slurred. It's just slow.
What you doing?
It was about a third of the syringe, I think.
Damn, you're gonna be fucked up tomorrow too. Listen, I gotta go help the old lady mow the pool real quick.
Mow the pool.
Yeah.
I hear that right? Okay. Am I the one that's high?
Move the pool.
Move the pool.
Ah. Because I was like, am I hearing things?
But
Here, Mikey.
all right, I'll catch y'all later.
All right, brother.
I was like, the whole visual there was just like,
Much love.
You on that pipe again out there
like
mowing
you got.
the pool.
Not only is it waterproof, but it's electric. Pool mower.
His wife's mad at him. She said, "Go mow the pool with the
Oh
other."
shit!
Here,
I just have a good idea for Mikey.
why is there an echo?
Dude, there's feedback from your microphone. Man.
Is it me?
I don't think Bean, mute yourself. Hello. No, it was Bean. What was I going to say now? Oh, I wanted to say to Mikey, or I just had a good idea for Mikey. He can take a boat motor and put it on one end of his trough that he's using for a pool thing. And then he could have waves while he's in the water, just laying there and have the waters.
Have it turning. You can
But-
have it whirl.
He's
whirlpool.
just got to be real careful not to swim near it.
Somebody get the leg chopped off.
Yeah. You just slowly fall asleep and let yourself float around. You have to anchor yourself at the other end.
It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie.
Like one of them pools, like you can swim in place.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, wait.
A wave pool or those are called
They have a name. They're just we had one at a recovery house. It's just a pool that's like 20 feet long and like 8 foot wide. Or maybe only 6 foot wide.
Yeah, they're not super huge, but you can just big enough for you to be able to swim in one direction.
What'd you say, Bean?
So the water flows in one direction and you swim
Yep.
the other way.
Yep. Yeah. That was the recovery house I died at.
Wow.
Well, I didn't die there. I died on the way to the hospital to detox. Didn't quite make it there. I mean, I detoxed, but they had to bring me back first.
That was your house then.
I thought you were trying to make toast in the pool.
Yeah,
What's that?
Like,
But I thought you were trying to make toast in the pool.
I was gonna say that earlier when you were like Mikey's wife sent.
No,
him
that
out
was where I
to-
drank myself to death. That's when I drank myself to death. That's the recovery house I died at. I drank myself to death at.
in the pool. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I drank.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I've told the story before, though.
I'm kidding. But we were talking about the pool, so.
I wasn't done talking about the pool.
Like he's like, oh, man, that's a lot of chlorine, dude. You drink how much? I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's a lot though. Do you remember what it was you were drinking?
Vodka.
Just as much vodka as possible.
I had been drinking all morning and I got caught. And I told the recovery house owner, said, go to the emergency room, tell them you need to go back to rehab, you need to detox, they'll detox you in there for a little bit, but you probably won't get seen for a while because the hospital's busy and I'm low priority. She said, so get yourself a bottle to nurse on while you wait. So me being a good alcoholic, I got a pint rather than just a little half pint to nurse on, and I downed the whole pint after I'd already probably downed 5 pints that morning because I just kept finding vodka hidden everywhere in my car, in my book bag, in my dresser, and I just kept drinking them because I was like, I got to get rid of these, right? And I wasn't really paying attention, and yeah, before I got to the hospital, I was unresponsive. They came out, had to get me out of the guy's truck. The guy that drove me couldn't get me to move at all. They got me out. I had no pulse. I was not breathing. They had to cut all my shit off.
Colin.
They had to cut all my clothes and shit off. It was crazy. But afterwards, and then I had the breathing tube or the respirator and the catheter and everything all hooked up to all this IVs and this and that and the other thing. But when they released me, they gave me a prescription for Librium to finish my detoxing, and a bus token to get back to the recovery house. And the only thing I had to wear were the paper hospital boxers and the paper hospital gown. So I'm on a bus through town to get back to my recovery house, and I'm bumming money from people to get my prescription filled for the Librium so I can detox. But as soon as I got off the bus, I turned the other way and went to the liquor store and got some more vodka.
Well, you're lucky, and we're happy to have you here today to tell us the story.
It was a wild experience. A lot of my life has been filled with wild experiences.
Alcohol.
Not as wild as, yeah, not as well as my buddy Elijah, the dude that owns the dispensary that I used to get the shrooms and stuff from, and the guy that runs MMA, the guy that used to fight mixed martial arts and runs gyms now. He got hit by a car walking home from the bar the other night. fucking did a cartwheel over top of it, landed on the ground, and still got run over by the back tires. Broken ribs, one broken leg, torn ACL, fucked up arm.
Wow.
What did they do?
And
Back
then-
up?
No,
How does that work?
he hit like on the corner and did like a cartwheel across the windshield driver's side of the car. And when his legs came down, like he came down kind of sliding under the car. And the car took off like after it ran over him and stopped. He jumped right up like, what the fuck? And everyone was like, dude, we thought you were dead. And the car just took off. And it was a hit and run. He's gonna have video of it. He's gonna make memes and shit with it. He's got video, like a bunch of different angles of it happening, like him going over the car and shit. Yeah.
So he's got like a license plate. He knows who did it.
Huh?
So he got the license plate. He knows who did it.
No. He ran off when everybody called the cops because he had some issues that he couldn't talk to cops. He couldn't give his information. So because he's connected, he had a friend of a friend that works at an insurance agency back. This is all satirical. Backdate some paperwork so he could get covered. But he's got a big journey ahead of him. He had his face all broken before. He's had reconstructive surgery on his face with metal and shit. So that's probably why he did so good at mixed martial arts. You hurt your hand if you punch him in the face. Like this is all like rebuilt. Like he had his eyeball was hanging out on one side of his face, and it was crushed so bad.
What was that guy from Mortal Kombat that was half metal?
Oh, there's a few people. Cyrax, Smoke ended up turning into something.
The black guy Jax, the guy with the arms.
Yeah. You're right.
Got me questioning myself. I thought maybe it was Street Fighter.
No, you're right. Jax, and there was a few others that were like Cyborg and.
Yeah, he got his face bashed in with a fucking metal pipe. When he got jumped by a bunch of guys, got beat with a metal pipe.
Oh wow.
If this motherfucker was a cat, he'd have like 2, maybe 3 lives left to live. That's how many times he's got, he's just rebounded from crazy shit. So he's more insane than me.
Because it's the world. Yeah. It's the world and people exist in it. Oh yeah, we got our full roster for Are You Smarter? All the spots are filled.
Nice.
It'll be 7 matches total, 7 games total.
So, are we just going to alternate the people that stay up? with the round with Ricky. That way it doesn't get too crowded with too many people up there on screen.
Probably, yeah. I'll probably do like we normally do, like pull a couple of people up in between games, and then most people go down.
Yeah, that way, that way it'll give everybody time to pee too if we're alternating who's up on stage with Ricky during the game. Like, or to get something to eat or whatever you need to do, just a little break time.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would do that, Chris. That would suck. Then you could never use it again if it was weaponized.
What?
He said, if I was a cyborg, I'd probably have to have my penis weaponized. I don't think that would be a smart idea.
Yeah. Every time you have sex with somebody, it's assault with a deadly weapon. Alright, I gotta run into the gas station quick, and then I'm gonna quick shoot home and take a shower. Get my ass out of here.
You want to wrap this up now, or you want to wait till you get home?
Nah, I'm gonna be in here for a minute. I'm ordering food and stuff. So
Nom nom.
All right. Well, Denise with 20 stars. Thank you, Denise. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time, fire in the motherfucking hole. Peace. We're out.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire